We're Kalyn and Joseph, and we're headed to Alaska this summer in our 20-year-old fifth wheel along with our rescue pup Trinity and our rabbit Cody. But before we cross the border, we have to make one more stop in Montana, where we wake up to find a search and rescue helicopter landing right next to our boondocking spot. I can't believe this, like right outside our RV. There it is. That's not the only unexpected visitor we encounter. Go on, no, not towards me, not towards me! Plus, we break our #1 travel day rule and arrive after dark again.
We're gonna set up Starlink and try to find the coordinates to plan B.
How's the outside coming? I heard good noises.
Yeah, we are all hitched up. The motorcycle's all set. Jacks are up.
Yeah, you put Starlink away.
Starlink's away.
Yeah. We're making good time this morning. We do have quite a few stops to make along the way, so we want to get out earlier than we normally do. All right, Cody, med time. Oh, you got it on your face. If you watched us 2 videos ago, you know that we did a major Alaska stock up at Sam's and Walmart. So where do we find room to put all that stuff? So we have a cabinet up there, which is, this is our thank you, all our normal extra stuff that we stuffed full. We put as much as we can in the pantry. We have stuff above the cabinet up there, which looks very ugly, but you gotta do what you gotta do. There's some in my closet, there's some under the bed storage, and then there's also some up here. I did put a few canned good items, which is probably making all the engineers very upset that I put them on this cabinet.
You don't believe in gravity?
But we have put heavy stuff in cabinets before, and this RV is solid. I may be eating my words, we'll see. We haven't traveled with this yet. So hopefully we're okay. Somebody's excited to go.
Hey Cody, it's travel day.
All right, so just slide, right?
Yeah, just the slide. The spot we're parked in here is a meadow, and we've gotten pretty heavy rains the past couple of days. Everything has kind of turned a little bit to mud. So I'm trying to avoid spinning out on my way out. I have a, what are those, Legos? I have a Lego underneath each of the back tires. If you know us, we only have a 2-wheel drive truck, so I don't have that extra oomph to get going. I wish I had a few more Legos to put ahead, but they're being used to level the RV. But I don't know, I think we should be able to do it.
I do not have faith in this truck.
We did it! Just a little bit of loss of grip part way, but this actually got us going and had no issue from there on out. And you might laugh at me and think, oh, it's not that muddy. My truck will spin at the sight of mud. So I'm actually pretty impressed we got out.
I guess I should have had more faith in you and in the truck.
It served us well.
Yeah, we've gotten a few sticky situations, but some good Samaritans have come through for us. So we've always gotten out of them.
2 of the sticky situations were self-induced. One, we went up a hill in Colorado that we had no business going up with the RV, and thankfully somebody was there with a tow strap to just kind of give us the extra boost up. Another one, Kalyn may or may not have driven straight into a giant pile of mud with the truck. I said they were self-induced. The other ones, I mean, we're on a beach and yeah. The stupidest one is we got in this much clay mud.
Where was that?
In Michigan.
Oh, in Michigan,
I mean, literally, you could walk across it, you didn't sink.
That was embarrassing.
The truck got on it, and it was like it was on a pile of ice. It was so stupid.
We love the truck. The windshield got dirty.
It rained last night, and
Yeah.
I thought about washing it this morning.
But it was supposed to rain today.
And it's supposed to rain today, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna wash it and just have it get rained on. How is it looking your way? Can I just keep it rolling?
You can keep rolling.
Okay. So today's plan, 498 miles. We've got a dump. I've got to get gas. We've got to stop in Kalispell to pick up some packages. We have a package to pick up at Best Buy. A lot of stops and starts throughout the day, but I think they'll come at good times when it's time to stretch the legs and whatnot. This is what we get to enjoy all day long today. Yay!
Yay! How you doing?
They started floating.
Yup. Oh, a jug just went. You said we lost 2?
Yeah, another one went out before it. Great start to the trip. I watched it. spinny pirouette down the road in my rearview mirror. You know what? I think it survived.
Did any of them crack?
I think there's a slight crack in the top of one.
Well, this has been fun so far. Today's travel day.
Stop number 1. For those of you who are curious, yes, we are almost empty.
The light came on.
This pump is super slow.
This is too cold.
This is Kalyn avoiding avoiding coming
All right,
out.
I'm done. Wow. There's a line. I don't know how long these people are gonna take. So, water fill up.
Water fill up first.
It's like a mix of rain and snow out there right now.
It's nasty is what it is.
Oh, I feel bad for you.
Here we go again.
Thank you for taking this on.
It's so cold. Are you sure you want to go to Alaska? I'm really second guessing it at this point. Kalyn's on the phone and she's got the phone and the mics, but I've got to show you this. It's blue sky! That's the good news. Kalyn, what's the bad news?
We got a chip in our windshield. We're not even on our way to Alaska yet. We just got the windshield replaced a couple of videos ago.
We heard this like ting, and we're like, huh. And I'm looking around and I'm not seeing it, and then Kalyn points and she's like, and I don't know if it'll show on camera here. I'll try to point to it. It's right there. And it's got the little hallmarks of the potential of spider webbing eventually. We'll see. Yeah, wonderful. All right, 6.5 hours. We are almost on track time-wise. Second tank of gas. We have about 200 miles to go. This is the point where the travel day gets long because we're just at 300 miles, which is our normal travel day. So it'd be like, oh, we're done for the night. But nope, 200 more. How's Trin doing?
Trinity has traveled so well. Like, she's just really adapted to RV life. Just the first few times where Joseph was driving like a maniac,
She full on vomited.
she threw up, obviously, because of that. I think she was kind of scared to get into the truck after that, but now she's doing great. We really love this pet hammock that A Pet's Planet gave to us, and it's been such a great like differentiator between Cody's space down here, which you can't see him, and Trinity up here. And then we also did the little addition of her bed because she loves cushy, cozy things. But yeah, she just like sleeps most of the time. Such a great traveler. It's raining again, starting and ending the day with rain.
I see the UPS store right up there. You're not holding any packages.
I'm not holding any packages. It was closed, it was locked. And Kalispell is like an hour away from our boondocking spot.
Is it really? Are we still literally that far away?
40 minutes maybe? I'll have to check the coordinates, but it wasn't close.
Best Buy next stop is 3 miles away, which is good because it closes at 7 and it's 6:30, so.
Oh no. Ross, Target, Home Depot.
There it is.
There it is. Oh, I totally missed it. Right next to Bed Bath & Beyond. Pavement's ending. Dirt road begins. The telltale sign of we're going to a boondocking spot. Hey guys! I don't like that I see gravel pits. Well, that detracts from the scenery.
Yeah, no kidding. There's room for us here, but
Yeah, it's just not pretty especially for staying 2 weeks. So we're gonna set up Starlink and try to find the coordinates to Plan B. So we found a spot by the river, back down the road a little ways. We're gonna try that one and hope it works.
this is just the The #1 challenge of boondocking is you're not guaranteed a spot. And I know we kind of did a video on that a while ago with Joe Skiing Campground, but that's why you want to give yourself as much time as possible today. There wasn't much we could do since it was a 500-mile day.
Well, it stopped recording before we could actually get back in, but that's a good thing because
Took us four
us 4
tries.
times. We felt like such rookies, but it was like there's a dip, there's rocks, there's stumps.
Super narrow on all
Yeah.
accounts, but
So we're like, it's been a really long day, so we're gonna check in with you in a few seconds when we have a full night's sleep and we've recovered from today. It has been a few days since we've chatted with you, and after getting in so late the night that we got here, which you know, we went for a walk the next day and saw a sign that said there was a 3-day stay limit.
Houston, we have a problem.
So we're hoping that we could stay here a couple of weeks. Obviously, we had a lot of trouble trying to find a good spot in this area. We decided just to try to call the ranger and see if we could stay a little bit longer.
I was just wondering if there was any flexibility on that 3-day limit.
She was so nice about everything. We said we'd clean up the area, which she was really happy with because they're understaffed. We're just so grateful, and I think she's allowing us to stay because it's like the shoulder season, you know, it's not gonna be as popular. We had a bit of a scare, but we're good. And now let me share with you this incredible boondocking spot that we get to stay at now. This is the Great Northern Flats Campground. There's about 4 different spots here, and we're right on the North Fork River. Glacier National Park is right across the river, and people have said they've seen grizzlies up there. We have the binoculars out every day, haven't seen them yet, seen a couple bald eagles. It's just such a pretty location. We have absolutely no Verizon signal here, and we canceled our T-Mobile as seen in like, I think 2 videos ago. So Starlink is the only way that we're able to stay connected to the world, including our cell phones.
Today we are going to visit Glacier National Park. We're not going to do going to the Sun Road because that is closed because, well, it's still, what, May? And they won't be open for another couple weeks because of this thing called snow. So Kalyn found I believe it's a 4-mile bike ride that we're gonna try to do, which means we're gonna pull these bikes off the rack for the first time in probably a couple months, which we won't do a close-up here because there's a little bit of rust on these chains that I need to take care of. I said we weren't gonna do a close-up. No close-ups. Oh man, this chain is so bad.
Here's the thing that I am not sure about with the biking situation, because we did a hike yesterday and it was only a 4.2-mile hike, but it was 2,700 feet of elevation gain.
In 2 miles.
In 2 miles.
Because it was a
4.2 round
out and
trip.
back.
So we're all sore. Trinity is as well. And now we're gonna go use our legs some more and go biking.
Trinity gets to stay put though.
I didn't really think this through.
The 3-day stay limit was not our only drama that we've had at this particular boondocking spot. We realized that our dog food bag in the underneath storage suddenly was having little holes appear in it. So I went, bought a live mouse trap. We stuck it in there, and sure enough, night 1, caught a mouse. We took him up here 2 miles away from the RV, dropped him off, let him go live his life, or feed a hawk or whatever.
Ooh, hi, bye.
But I was like, you know what? Let's keep the mouse trap in there, see if we've got anybody else. Well, the next morning, nothing, no mice. The following morning, though, we had not 1, not 2, but 3 mice in this little tiny mouse trap. It says it's rated for 4. I didn't believe it, but it caught 3, and they're all little cute little mice in there. So we took them a little further up, and if you follow us on Instagram, you actually got to see Kalyn scream when the mouse.
Well, it was coming right at me.
It was going for your leg.
It was trying to go up my pant leg.
Go on. Go on. No, not towards me, not towards me!
The thing that I feel bad about though is the 3 little mice were smaller than the other ones, so I'm like, did we just take the babies from their mama in the opposite direction?
I think they're
I don't
fine.
know if I can live with myself.
The main entrance for Glacier is off a main road in West Glacier, and we actually went north because it was shorter, about the same distance to get to Apgar Village, which is where we're headed. But because it's like up 12 miles of dirt road, I don't think there's an entrance station. And so far we're about 3-4 miles into the park and no entrance station. There is an entrance station.
There is. It was just a while.
Although I'm not sure if there's anybody here because the shades seem to be pulled.
I've got my pass in here, but do I need to get it out?
Let's see.
No, closed.
Please proceed.
Yeah. We don't know exactly where the bike path starts. We crossed it, so we could hop onto it, but we'd like to do the whole thing. So we'll see. I'm sure they'll have information on it. It actually kind of starts at West Glacier Park headquarters and then goes up through here to Apgar Campground.
Do you just want to take this little blip and maybe find a spot near the lake, eat lunch, and then
That's
come
a good
back?
idea, because I'm starving.
Alrighty. The thighs are hurting.
Mine are too already. Oh, that's painful.
Woo!
So we want to go right,
Yep.
find the campground, get some food.
Oh, there we go. We didn't bring our chairs with us.
No, we didn't.
It would have been hard for the bike ride though.
We're all satiated. Our bellies are full. I don't know how to say it. We've also done a bit of dream casting, pondering life on this beautiful lake, which is Lake McDonald. So it's time to hop back and actually do the bike trail. I think it's gonna be about 4 miles long. When we get to the, is it round trip?
I don't know.
No, I'm not even sure.
I
guess
don't
we'll
think
find
it's.
out.
I don't think it's that
We
far.
may be
We'll
doing
see.
4 miles.
We may be doing 8. And now not only are our legs sore, but our stomachs are full too. So, or as you said, we're satiated.
Well, no one stole our bikes.
That's probably one of the questions we get asked the most, actually.
If people are gonna steal
If people are
these,
going to steal our stuff, like whether it's our RV, our Starlink.
maybe we're too trusting. Maybe
We're too trusting. I think a lot of it just has to do with we judge the locations we're at
Yeah.
as to whether or not something is safe or not.
Yeah.
But wherever you are, people can steal stuff for sure.
All right, we're gonna test and see how
we're gonna
long
see
this
exactly
is.
how long this is. So I've got to find my app. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Start workout. There we go. It's a bike ride. All right, let's find out exactly how long this ride is. We've got drama on the trail.
I think this cheap bike broke. It's still usable, but look at the handlebars. Look at, they're spinning.
I think this is a me problem. This is I need to take better care of the bikes a little bit.
Well,
Or at least bring a tool with me that I can fix stuff like this with because...
Is this fixable?
Oh
Will
yeah,
it
for sure.
tighten up?
Yeah, you just have to tighten this bolt right here, right there. But I don't have an Allen wrench. All right, you ready?
I think so. If I don't,
Watch out for your handlebars.
see, there they go again.
Just don't put pressure on your handlebars and you'll be good.
That's easier said than done.
All right, took a quick detour to West Glacier. There's a couple spots here that might have an Allen wrench to fix your handlebars, so we'll give that a shot. No? Alrighty. Strike out here. He didn't have any in his toolbox, so we got a gift shop. I doubt they have it. Sinclair gas station.
Yeah, we could check that.
Bummer, bummer. Let's see how lucky I am. They have an Allen wrench here. I think the one she had there was too small. But they
Yeah, this
said
is the whitewater rafting
yeah,
place.
it's the whitewater. But I'm like, they're gonna need to fix stuff here.
Right. GlacierRaftCo.com
For the win.
for the win.
If you're
Use
going
for
right.
all your whitewater rafting needs.
And also bike repair. Meanwhile, if you were coming to this video for an accurate representation for how long this trail is going to be, you're in the wrong spot because we never shut this off. And we've been walking, we came across the bridge, like there's a lot of squiggles on this map that aren't part of the bike trail.
We'll have to give our best estimate. We made it back.
6.16 miles.
After our bike ride, we drove back to West Glacier for a quick bite to eat and tried a huckleberry cream soda, a nod to the area's obsession with huckleberries. And even though there's cream in the name, the restaurant said the soda didn't contain any dairy.
It like hits you after.
Yeah, that's yummy.
It is.
I hope I don't get sick. We thought this was going to be the end of the video, but then we woke up the next morning to quite the surprise.
I can't believe this, like right outside our RV. There it is. There's the helicopter.
This morning has been crazy.
We did not wake up to crazy sounds, but we got up
Almost.
and we're like, there seem to be a lot of people here. We looked out, there were a bunch of cars, not campers, and we're like, oh, must be some people river rafting and whatnot. And then the next thing we know is this helicopter buzzes and lands like just in the field right next to us.
So it's a search and rescue operation, but it's not for an actual person in distress.
It's all training.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's at 2:30 and they started at like 10 this morning. Yeah, so we've gotten this all day long. We're just,
Hopefully you can hear us. Oh,
there it goes.
he's buzzing
There it
us.
goes. Flathead County doesn't do many swiftwater rescues, so they like to brush up on their skills by holding a training every year. Each person does 3 rescues before they swap out, which includes grabbing the person out of the water, bringing them to shore, and then the rescuer is pulled back into the helicopter. We are just so grateful for the dedication of this team, and we're honored to watch them work.
The first couple times the helicopter came through with people dangling off, Trinity was like going nuts. She's like, something's wrong. But she's just completely chill now. She's like, whatever, this is apparently my new life.
The last thing we want to do for today is pick up some trash around our boondocking area. So this is something like, especially if we notice a lot of trash, like there's a lot in our fire pit, we just like to do to leave it cleaner than when we're here so that we can save the public lands for everybody. But also because the ranger that so kindly is letting us stay here longer than the 3-day stay limit, we said that we would clean up for her. She seemed really happy about that. So we're gonna go get that done and try to make this place look a little more beautiful.